a business is part science, part experience, part talent. But most of all, building a successful business is an art. In many ways, creating a business is like creating a painting. You start with nothing, and then comes the spark of an idea, which grows into a vision. And that vision grows, matures, and builds in complexity, taking shape in the business artist's mind until opportunity, circumstance, or even a fit of courage transfers the idea to canvas or business plan. With the framework complete, the artist applies color: dark, light, bold, subtle. In the business world, colors are talents, and as in art, no one color or talent is more important than another, because without them all, the picture is incomplete.
When you're talking about different people and their different talents and how they participate in the team, it'd be like having 11 players on offense on a football team and they're all quarterbacks. You wouldn't accomplish a lot. And so every position that we have in the firm is a key ingredient in the success of the experience that the client has here at Foster Group.
Our behind-the-scenes team is critical. Every position is critical. But at the end of the day, when we come to work and whether we're in accounting, whether we're in billing, whether we're in IT, whether we're in client service, whatever it is, all of that work is critical to facilitating the client experience that we need facilitated.
Along with colors, a painting requires timeless elements such as perspective, contrast, scale, tone, texture, shape, and more. The business equivalent of these unchanging fundamentals? Values.
It almost happens organically. I think the values that we incorporate are the personal values of our founder, Jerry, and also Mark Stadtlander, and I think they live these values personally, and as such, they've incorporated them into the firm, and they've become a part of who we are.
My father passed away when I was 18 years old, and I knew Jerry Foster before I knew Foster Group, and I've seen how Foster Group has served my mother, has brought her high probability of success. Having seen that as an 18-year-old, I wanted to help people how I'd been helped.
Real integrity, I believe, is doing the right thing when you know that no one else is watching or would know the difference. For us, we do that every day as we take care of people's money. We help move that money through the process. We invest that money, we trade that money, and most of the time they don't necessarily know the specific trades that we're placing, and we're doing that as a fiduciary for them.
Foster Group is a service organization, and with that we put the needs of others in front of our own, whether that's an interaction between team members or with our clients. And to me, there's nothing more important or a greater sign of respect than putting the needs of others in front of your own.
I think excellence in some ways is kind of hard to talk about because to separate it out from the other values is difficult. It's just tied to all of them. We have the other values because we want to do what we do excellently, and excellence can be found also in the other values as well. And so it's kind of a root cause as well as a fruit of having values.
One of the unique things about Foster Group is that we are all granted open permission to serve our clients. And I think we're granted that permission with the expectation, both internally and from our end client, that we will be accountable and responsible for the outcome of our actions. So I think we demonstrate that in everything we do.
Art is also full of emotion, and since it's made up of human beings, so is business.
I think we do some of our best work when we are laughing, having fun together, keeps us on our toes, keeps us fresh, and really allows us to actually do better work when we're having fun together.
We're a very competitive group, and so we have a lot of fun just with inter-office games, whether it be an office pool, picking football picks, or maybe it's doing push-ups at 2:30 where we get the whole office, we ring a bell or clap our hands and we show up and do push-ups.
A few years back, we started having, people would have a hole in their elbow on their shirt. I don't know if it was just really cheap shirts or if we were really just working hard and having our elbows on our desks or what, but it became this frequent problem. Ross Polking from our Omaha office actually ripped his shirt sleeve off out of just, I think, frustration. He just said, hey, I'm gonna pull this off. So anytime anybody had a hole in their sleeve, they just ripped their sleeve off. And if they had a client appointment, they put the jacket on and nobody knew the difference.
As businesses, humans, and artwork mature, they also all tend to grow and evolve, sometimes in surprising ways.
We've increased our specialization level. We've needed people who have deeper levels of skill on certain topics. You know, financial markets have changed a little bit, or our understanding of them certainly has changed, as well as just things necessary to do different kinds of financial planning, whether it's estate planning, tax planning, whatever it might be. So those skills need to deepen, and I think that they have over time, because the kinds of people that we serve have really broadened their experiences. And we've gotten better at understanding what it causes people to do certain things, what their fears are, what their hopes are. That's allowed us to be a lot more effective in serving the people that we do.
There's things around the edges that may change from time to time, but our core values don't change.
But unlike a work of art, which must be finished at some point, businesses only survive and thrive if they continue to grow, change, and evolve.
You know, in 1989, my passion was to invest in the lives of others. I knew that I wanted to help people dream and help them create a plan for themselves. I knew this would take time, and it would be a journey that I didn't want to do on my own. So I began to build that future with the people I needed beside me, who could increase the likelihood of achieving that vision. Over 25 years, working beside talented people, serving great clients. That vision, born in 1989, has evolved, expanding beyond the reach of just a few clients and a handful of employees. We've helped hundreds of people build futures. We've helped create legacies. As our clients have realized their dreams, we've had the joy of interacting with them on a deeper level, contemplating questions of what to do with their personal wealth, how to live meaningful lives, how to give back. Those conversations have helped birth a new vision for a new era at Foster Group. Our vision is to impact thousands of individuals, families, and organizations with wise financial counsel, encouraging the pursuit of meaningful living and generous giving. There are countless opportunities that lie before us, ways to give back to the world around us. For some, that may be to feed children who are hungry, families who need shelter. For others, it may be investing in schools that need to be funded, health issues that need to be researched, arts that need to be promoted. There's a world full of needs, and we've been given the opportunity to help change that. For many, the very act of reaching out will challenge their thinking about what's important and how they may want to see their money used. Our vision at Foster Group is to ask the right questions and assist our clients in their pursuit of personal influence. Together, we can do our part in changing the world. That is our vision, that's our calling, that's our opportunity.